Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday morning right after our Thanksgiving holiday. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with lots of food, family, friends, great stories, all of the good stuff. And today is back to reality. So thank you so much for taking the time out this morning to watch a presentation on relocation. Our Director of Relocation, Tom Colucci, could not make it today, so I will be filling in his place to go over a few of the items to let you know a little bit more about Coldwell Banker's relocation program. Alrighty, Coldwell Banker Relocation Services. So first and foremost, you have it at your fingertips to use. Coldwell Banker has one of the largest relocation service providers around, so please don't hesitate to ever ask your managing broker questions about how to get involved, how to become a relocation real estate agent, and all of the wonderful opportunities available to you in that. This is our relocation director, Tom Colucci. You can reach him should you have any questions regarding any item that I do go over in today's presentation. You can feel free to reach out to him at 303-409-6465. Again, that's 303-409-6465. We have tons of different business opportunities for you all to take a part in. We are an affinity partner. We've got corporate things at the corporate level. We have broker-to-broker opportunities as well. We also are involved with R&I and sales leads. So lots of different business opportunities for each and every one of our Coldwell Banker agents to take advantage of. Coldwell Banker is a member of Cartus, and through Cartus, we actually participate in 130,000 transactions in just over 160 countries around the world. It's incredible. The Cartus network is absolutely phenomenal. It's massive if you are looking to build those relocation connections with former companies. I know that we have a lot of you out there who have joined us on the coming from a corporate background. So many of you have gone through your own relocation experiences, You've gone through your own relocation experiences moving from country to country, or even just within the United States, you've moved from state to state. And some of those maybe have not been the most positive experience. And so here is an awesome opportunity for you to be able to get in with a very reputable company, Cartus, and utilize all that Cartus has available to it and to you to really help those transitions very smooth for any client that you might know, or any company that you might know. So really, really great stuff. Through Cartus, our company, Coldwell Banker, is a principal broker. And in order to become a principal broker with Cartus and be a part of the network, it's all performance-based. So because we continue to receive incoming and also refer outgoing referrals, and we continue to have a high status within the Cartus broker network. We also, like I've been mentioning, have domestic and international reach. So lots of great stuff to utilize and take part of. Here are a list of some of our relocation management partners. Some of our top ones that you're going to see here are going to be American Relocation Connections, the Cartus network, like I mentioned. Cornerstone Relocation Group, that's a really big one too, who we tend to work a lot with. We've also got TRC Global Solutions, Home Services Relocation. Lexicon is a really big one that we do a lot of partner interactions with as well. Different clients that we serve. You can see here on this list all of the tons of different clients that we have that we serve. So you can especially add on to these. A lot of these clients were brought on by Tom Colucci, our Relo director himself, as well as some other staff members of the company. But what you also should take note of is that a lot of these companies are also companies that agents helped us get into partnership with. So when you are able to have access to somebody at the decision-making level within some of these companies, please do let us know. Tom likes to set up those meetings through you And then that's how we're able to bring in these larger corporate partnerships. And there's lots of great opportunity to be had within those as well. So on this list as well, you can see some of those big names. Lockheed Martin is a huge one, Nationwide, Pepsi, the TJX companies. That one actually is fairly new. We've got Miller Coors in here, the Hershey company for all of those East Coast folks coming on this way. U.S. Department of Justice, that's a really big one that's going. We've got lots of connections through that one as well. So here in Colorado, 1,811 closings are all through the relocation department, and that totals, you guys can see this, over $500 million in volume, and that's $16.4 million in GCI shared by 198 agents. That is massive. I hope you all can see the value in what's being offered through the relocation referral network. So what does it take to become a platinum agent? What it takes is 2 outgoing referrals closed. That is all. So really, really neat. There are a few other tidbits within that, and I definitely encourage you who are watching today to please talk with your managing broker, as well as Tom Colucci, our relocation director. Referrals, that's a part of the CB Connections program that we have. So referrals are what makes the real estate world go around. We all know that, whether just operating in our regular day-to-day operations or actually utilizing the Coldwell Banker relocation program, referrals is the way to go. So you can be paid on your split, and you can also choose the agent that you want to have, that you want to refer your clients to, or the person that you know. There's definitely ways that you can do that. You don't have to know the person that you're going to refer out to, but if you wanted, you definitely can. And the other great thing, too, is that let's say your best friend, unfortunately, is with Keller Williams, but she's still your best friend. You can absolutely refer any other agent outside of the Coldwell Banker Network a referral. You can definitely go that route. The commission is just going to be a little different when it's not going to be in-network. So just like insurance companies, you got out-of-network and in-network referrals. Same idea here with CB Connections. So what is an outgoing referral, speaking of? An outgoing referral is anyone who wants to buy or sell real estate anywhere that Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage Colorado does not have coverage. So again, same idea, just like regular health insurance, medical insurance. We've got our outgoing referral areas, and that's just going to be any area where CB Colorado is not covered. It's as simple as that, but we still can make sure that we refer, and we are still handling business with them through our OGRs. These referrals can be placed through the Cardis Broker Network. And so here's an example. You have a client moving to Grand Junction. Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage Colorado, we do not have a real estate office in Grand Junction. I don't know if you knew that or not, but we actually do not. There is a Coldwell Banker real estate office out there. And even if there wasn't, though, we'd be able to just go through our Cardis Broker Network to find where we're going to place that referral. Should you be in a relocation team? Definitely something to think about. The relocation team is massive, and like I was showing you all the numbers earlier, there is a lot of money to be had in there, so I definitely suggest looking into those ones. Our nationwide strength and support, you can see here that we are a part of Relogy. That's kind of our umbrella parent company. We've got our franchises within here who are going to be Coldwell Banker Real Estate. That's an example of what I just mentioned here with Coldwell Banker out in Grand Junction. We've got Coldwell Banker Real Estate. We're also part of Century 21, Sotheby's, ERA, Better Homes and Garden. And then on the brokerage side, that's us. That's led by NRT. And we have the Coldwell Banker residential brokerages. That's all of the CBRBs. So here in Colorado, we've got our entire Western region who's a part of that, and so many others. The Corcoran Group, for those of you on the East Coast, that's a big name out there. We have our insurance company, and of course within Relogy, under Relocation, you see our Cardis network. And then under our settlement services, that's going to be TRG and Axiom. So TRG is going to be Guardian Title here in Colorado, and Axiom is our mortgage partner. So a few places that you all are going to get leads and can create your own leads is going to be whether or not you know anybody outside of real estate. You're going to want to know whether or not that person is a decision maker or someone who can help create that connection. And the one thing that I would say here, because I know that Tom gets a lot of questions asked about this, but it's never going to be hurtful for you to ask a company whether or not they need help. Because here's the thing, companies sometimes don't know that they need that relocation assistance. Sometimes they think what they have is enough. Sometimes they think that what they have is good enough. Sometimes both of those answers are not accurate. So you always want to make sure to ask the question. No company is too large or too small, so keep that in mind. I listed some of the top companies that are most that have the name recognition simply for the purposes of this presentation, but we work with a ton of small companies, lots of small companies as well. So again, it never hurts to ask. You definitely want to call or email Tom to discuss how that relationship can turn into direct money into your pocket. There is, Coldwell Banker Relocation has a Facebook group, so you're going to want to go onto Facebook and search for Coldwell Banker Colorado Relocation, and you'll be able to come up with our Facebook group, so definitely encourage you to join there. That's where you're going to get a lot of the latest and greatest news on Coldwell Banker Relocation from the national level as well as what's going on here with Tom at our state level. And that is all that I have for you today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today on this very cool and kind of breezy after Thanksgiving Day. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday, a great rest of the work week as we are entering back into the work mode following that wonderful holiday. Thank you all so very much for joining in. Once again, if you do have any questions, please do feel free to reach out to Tom Colucci. You can reach him. I gave you his cell phone number earlier. You can also reach him by email at tom.colucci, COLUCCI, @coloradohomes.com. Thank you all so much and have a great rest of your day.